Dandadan is my favorite ongoing manga. I love this manga so much, like maybe too much. The characters, the action, the romance. I feel like this manga was made strictly for me. We're so close to reaching the 100 chapter mark and things aren't slowing down anytime soon. Today, I'm going over 5 chapters that I consider 10 out of 10 chapters. And these are not in order, by the way. If you're new here, my name is Yuno, and now you know. At any point you enjoyed this video, giving a thumbs up would be appreciated. If you like what you see, check out the other videos, and if you enjoy those, kick back, relax, and hit the subscribe button. Now on to the video. Chapter 1. That's how love starts, you know? It's not often when the first chapter of a series completely grabs my attention. I think the last time this happens was with The Promised Neverland. The opening chapter starts off with an eerie feeling. After the title pages, the tone completely switches. We get one of our main characters in a fight and standing up for someone shortly after. The back and forth between our two main characters brought a hilarious point of view on the debate between ghosts and aliens. Reading this, I was initially on Okarun's side, just to find out they coexist. This chapter featured every element you would experience in the manga. Laughter, action, phenomenal art, great characters, and a love story brewing up. I've seen many things try to hit every single genre at once and it doesn't work. But somehow, Dandadan blends it perfectly. Chapter 16, Acro Silky. The battle between Momo, Okarun, and Acrobat Silky was intense so far, and with Arya seeming to be dead, brought heavy stakes that I wasn't sure our characters could handle. However, what we viewed as the enemy offered their life to help Arya. I wasn't sure about this at first, but then Dandadan hit us with something I did not expect. The backstory of a mother doing any and everything to give their daughter the world. And once that was taken away, they lost their purpose to keep moving on. There's something I love about a story being told with just pictures. It just hits harder. Jesus Christ has caught me off guard, and it left an excellent impression on me that Dandadan wasn't what it seemed. Chapter 17, To a Kinder World. The last chapter left such an impression on me that this chapter gave me hope. Acrobat Silky was just a lost soul in this world, until a young Arya touched her and reminded her of her purpose. Arya losing her mother at a young age and Acrobat Silky losing her daughter both gave them the connection that they needed for each other. Acrobat Silky made it her goal to always protect Arya. This left Momo in tears, and I'm very sure it left the readers in tears too. With Arya back up, we see Acrobat Silky disappearing. The chapter gave the closure that both of them needed. Arya saying bye to her mom, and Acrobat Silky giving her child the greatest gift that she could ever give. Chapter 38, Mongolian Deathworms Are Deadly. When Gigi entered the story, I didn't like him for the sole fact that he was competition for our boy Okarun getting Momo. Over time, I started to accept him. Now, Gigi is my boy. He became MVP easily, doing whatever he can to make sure Okarun and Momo wouldn't harm themselves. Him seeing what happened to his parents and not wanting that to happen to his friends, to the point of him hurting himself and taking damage. Gigi is the true MVP of the series. Chapter 40, Contract. I had this in my Dandadan's best chapter of 2022, but I'll say it again, this was such a great display of character of Gigi, showing the amount he cares for someone, even an enemy. This is a typical shonen trait and it doesn't get old to me. Setting the evil eye free to take over Gigi's body was just a banger to end the chapter. And those are my top 5 Dandadan chapters of the full series. Let me know what your favorite chapters of Dandadan was down below. If you guys want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, that way you'll know when it's out. If you like this video, give it a like. If not, give it a dislike, it doesn't really matter to me. And if you want to see more of me, make sure you follow me on Twitter @IfYouKnowYouKnow. Until then, you know where to find you know.